Hello, I'm Connor Overbay.
I'm Nolan Irwin.
And this is Degen Bets. Welcome, y'all. This is definitely a little bit of a different style. I'm sure you guys are used to seeing the normal Who Are You podcast style. I've been kind of hinting at it for a little while about talking about Degen Bets, and it's still a name, work in progress, right, Nolan?
I like Spread Dead Redemption a lot, but
I like that.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, you know. It may change over the year, but right now we're going to be starting off with Degen Bets, a little play on words with the degenerate bets kind of thing. That's our
group chat.
Yeah, the group chat with all the boys where we send all our bets and everything. So we are going to be a little idea of the show, right? This is going to be a sports betting podcast. Each week we're going to go through all the games, let you guys know who we think is going to win. We'll have some parlays, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys want to ride or tail with us, let us know. We'll be posting clips about our bets and things. So if you guys are following the bet, let us know in the comments.
Please tail it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Shannon is in the background. She's the voice of God today.
Hello, I am here.
That's right. So she's not on camera, but she is involved in the background. She is going to be, I'm sure there'll be some comments in the background telling us some things, or she'll also be making her bets. And I think it's a cool thing this year that we're going to do is with Shannon's bets and then me and Nolan's bets, we're going to see who hits each week. We're going to keep a tally, and you guys can keep up with the season to see if Shannon knows more about football than we do.
She might.
Everyone put in the comments, Team Shannon.
Hashtag Team Shannon.
Honestly, just pick based on the colors.
Yep.
That's what I would do.
Good. Yeah.
I like the logo. The logo's better.
Yeah.
But some house cleaning before we get started here. So this is still going to be a part of the Who Are You universe. So if you guys go on the Who Are You YouTube channel, there will be a playlist for Degen Bets. So if you guys are coming to the show and you're like, oh, I don't want to watch Who Are You, but you're interested in Degen Bets, go ahead and click on that video, click on that playlist. You guys will see all the videos as the time goes on. So it's going to be Who Are You podcast, and you guys will be able to find all the videos for Degen Bets on there. Same with the social medias. It's going to be on the Who Are You page for now. We'll see how things go, and maybe there'll be a whole nother YouTube channel, a whole nother Instagram, all the social media and stuff. So at Who Are You Pod for all the content on Degen Bets. All right, y'all. Well, let's get started. Like I said, this is fun.
Sure, yeah.
Second podcast, bro. I've never done like another podcast outside the Who Are You, so I think this is going to be interesting.
This will be a fun one to do, too. Everybody loves sports and betting, so it's the best thing ever.
And we talk about it all the time on the pod. Like, I always ask people on, like, letting them know, like, who do you think the Jags win this year? Do you think we're like 2-14 or 2? It's tough, but this is going to be a good season. So we're going to dive right on in, and we're going to start off with the games this season. So tonight, so we are recording this on Friday. It is 6 p.m., so we haven't seen the games or anything start yet. So we're going to be talking about the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chargers, which is kind of, in my opinion, going to be kind of a close game.
It'll be a good game. It's a division game. The Chiefs have been dominating the division for, I think, the last 9 years now. They've won the division 9 straight years, and they're getting close to beating New England's record that back with Tom Brady in the mid to 2010s.
Yeah.
So, I mean... But the other thing is, too, though, is that whole division now has 4 Super Bowl winning coaches, so it's going to be an awesome season.
That's true. It's
because the Raiders just added Pete Carroll.
And I've been hearing good things about Pete Carroll, too. I obviously, like, a lot of people talk to, he's actually, like, a fun coach. He's not like Vrabel, who's, like, in your fucking face.
And he's, like, old as fuck, too.
Yeah,
he's still pretty youthful and everything.
He's like 70 years old, which is kind of wild. But so, at least for me, on this one, there's a whole spread on it. It's ±3. Over under is 46.5, which I think they can probably get close to be 100% honest with you. I think they could cover that game.
You think it's going to be over?
I would say over.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we got Justin Herbert, we got Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey just got engaged, and he's going to try to prove it. I think this is his last season, though.
I think it is, too.
Yeah, I think he's, with his podcast, New Heights, with, getting married to Taylor Swift here in the future, probably have some kids running around here sooner or later. I think he's going to follow his brother's footsteps, and just, if they can go out on top, he'll leave. And I feel like if it's a losing season, he'll definitely retire.
I don't think it'll be a losing season, but I think this is definitely his last year, though. Because I think this is year 13, maybe. I'd have to check when he was drafted, but he's been around for a while.
It's kind of crazy to think he's been in the league for 13 years. I feel like we didn't really start hearing about him until Mahomes came in.
That's true, too. Yeah.
I feel like Mahomes obviously Mahomes is a generational quarterback doing his thing, but I feel like he's really kind of had Kelsey step up and made him like one of his main receivers besides last season.
I think he had a span of like 6 years of 1,000 yards each, and it's kind of, died down a little bit the past couple. He's been drinking a lot of beer, getting fat, but he's also going to marry Taylor Swift, who is the richest person on the planet.
So. Freaking billionaire, bro. Yeah. Homie knows what he's doing. He's smart. What do you think about that whole situation, Shannon?
Well, I was going to say, first off, Nolan's right, 13 years. He was drafted in 2013. 63rd overall pick. But yeah, it is crazy how they, I guess, got together and are engaged now and are going to be married. Like that is probably something no one ever saw coming until they got together. Obviously.
That is true. I wonder how his brother feels. I know his brother's in a happy marriage and has good kids, but he's like, damn, I could have been the one that's marrying Taylor Swift.
Hot take. I feel like Travis Kelce won the marriage sign on like who's better looking personally.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and it's crazy. I saw how that Jason and his wife met on like a dating app or something, and there was a post saying, imagine meeting your future husband on a dating app who just happens to go to the NFL, and then your future sister-in-law is Taylor Swift.
That is a lottery, dude.
That is kind of wild, bro. And the thing is, like, Travis Kelce shouldn't even really be in the league. He got caught like smoking weed and all that stuff when he was at Cincinnati. He got kicked off the team.
Too, yeah.
And what's his brother's name?
Jason.
Jason, thank you. Jason like stuck up for him, like went to the coach and said, hey, I think you are making a monumental mistake if you do not keep my brother on the team.
Oh yeah, he definitely flipped his future around.
Yeah,
doing that.
Because he could have messed up, and just think, bro, like you're not making anything at the time in college there, and now you're in the NFL making hundreds of millions of dollars. So with that being said, I think Kansas City wins.
I like the Chargers tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I think this is a weird game. It's out of the country. It's in Brazil. You know, there's like these long flights. You never know what's going to happen. Your routine's off through the whole entire week. I have a feeling that the Chargers are going to sneak this out.
I can see it. I like Herbert. I've always been a fan of Herbert. There's a lot of like sports talks that like to hate on him for some reason, but he's always one of those producing quarterbacks that slings the ball. I just feel like whenever they get to the big moments, like the game against the Jags, where they they were up like 21, and then they lose it all at the end there. It's a tough look. I can see it. Do you think they cover?
I think they cover, yeah.
Okay. I like that. So, over?
Oh, no, actually...
Excuse me, not cover, but over or under?
I'm saying it's going to be under. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Okay. So, you think the defenses are going to be able to hold each other off?
I think it's going to be some sloppy football, running the ball a lot, running the clock down. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but I think the Chargers are going to win.
Okay. And then next up, we got Miami versus the Colts. Miami is minus 110, and then the Colts are, what, plus 110? Or, let me see here. What do you got on your notes?
As of yesterday, they were both minus 110. There's like nobody knows who's really going to win this game.
So it's a split game there. Over under is 46.5. I think Miami's going to win.
I went with Miami too.
I think the Colts are just a dumpster fire of a fucking
Jones
team.
as their quarterback. Dude.
AR-15 took himself out. He tapped on the helmet and said,
I'm tired.
I'm tired. That's too damn bad.
Yeah.
I have a quick question for me and anyone who doesn't know what that means. What is minus 110?
So that's basically the betting odds is what that means. So minus is when they think they're going to win. If I
minus is a favorite, and then if there's a plus, that means they're the underdog.
They're the underdog. So with what he was saying, as of yesterday, both were minus 110. That means it's a split game. They don't know, like Vegas or wherever the betting stuff comes out of, does not know which team's going to win.
And
really.
yeah, and it can change too. But as of yesterday, when I went through the lineup on Hard Rock, that's what it was.
We'll have to see if Tua's throwing up gang signs again.
He might. Yeah.
He slaps his head on the ground
again. He needs
again.
that Guardian cap.
Oh, bro, he needs just a bubble
big old
suit.
Condom on their head, dude.
Yeah, and like Tyreek Hill, apparently they had a little bit of a situation that during the offseason. Remember,
Tyreek Hill's a mess, dude.
He's a menace. That's what he is. He's a menace to society,
dude.
Bro.
But now when he just got divorced and he's got a crazy amount of alimony he has to pay. It's just nuts.
He looks at
child support, whatever it is.
He looks at a girl and gets her pregnant, bro. It's dangerous.
He's a good wide receiver, though.
He is. And then what next? We got Tampa Bay versus Atlanta.
And you got on that?
Oh, Tampa Bay all day, bro. Tampa Bay is about to fuck them up. Bucky Irving, I got him on fantasy. Bucky Irving is about to run up and down the field on them. Atlanta, they have what's their freaking quarterback's name?
Michael Penix.
Michael Penis.
Yeah.
So they got him.
Michael Penis.
Yeah, so they got him playing. Everybody's really high. I think you have him on Kyle Pitts this year.
Because I'm thinking this is going to be the year. Like, the year you don't draft him in fantasy is the year he goes crazy, you get 13 touchdowns as a tight end. It would be a huge year.
Well, here, I got some history for you on him then. So he's been in the league, 4 years now. So every season, season 1, he got 1 touchdown. Season 2, he got 2 touchdowns. Season 3, he got 3. Season 4, he got 4.
Oh, okay.
So I say he gets 5. I think he gets 5.
Over under 5 touchdowns. So I like the over on that.
You like the over on that one? What's that? 47 points is what I'm seeing, and then plus or minus is 1.5. I think I can see the over because I don't think Tampa Bay has really a crazy defense right now. I don't think Atlanta has shit, so I think they're just gonna let them run up and down the field on them.
I just think they'll score a lot. Like last year, in one of their matchups, it's when Kirk Cousins was starting for Atlanta, but he threw for 500 yards. They scored a lot of points. I think both teams are going to go crazy, but I think Tampa Bay is going to pull it out at the end.
That's a crazy situation too. Kirk Cousins is sitting on the bench this season with
he's getting paid a fat amount of money, just
guaranteed. I think it was like $200-300 million contract for what he got.
I think it was like 118.
Is that what it was?
And like 100 of it was guaranteed,
which is freaking nuts, dude. $100,000, like, or not $100,000, $100 million to sit on the bench. I would sign up for that job so fucking quick.
Oh, dude, I'd be cleaning toilets for that much money, dude. I don't give a fuck.
No, 100%. And then next, my game of the week. You know, we are Jags fans. I'm sure you guys see on the camera we're wearing our Jags gear. Shannon has her Jags shirt on. I have my shirt, my hat. Nolan has the OG logo. I fucks with the logo.
This is the one they got sued over.
Yeah, because it was close to Jaguar, like the car brand and everything.
Duval.
So this game here, I think it's going to be an under, personally. I do. What is it? It's at 47 points. I think it's going to be a little bit lower. Obviously, we're all high on the Jags. We love the Jaguars. They have, they have Travis Hunter now. They got Brian Thomas and everything. But I think it's still, as you were saying, it's week one. Sloppy football. Things are going to happen. I think Lawrence throws 1 or 2 interceptions.
Don't say that, bro. One or two.
I'm just being honest with you. He's one of the highest. Like he's had like the highest interception rate for the past 3 years, I believe.
He hasn't had anybody to throw to, but now he does, so I think it's going to be a lot better this year.
I mean, we had some decent like wide receivers, like Christian Kirk at the time whenever he was actually healthy, and he's hurt again.
Yeah, fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, so he's hurt again. So I think the Jags beat Carolina this season, or this game. I don't think they covered the over-under or anything. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. With that one, I would say 21-7 is what I would guess. Is that how that game's going to end?
Okay.
Jags winning.
I went with Jags on that. I think Jags money line is all I would do on that.
Yeah, it's just one of those games, man. Like, we don't know what the Jags are like this year yet, so that's why I'm kind of keeping the rumbling down. We should beat Carolina handedly, but we'll see what happens.
I like that.
And then what we got next? Cincinnati versus Cleveland. What do you think?
I think Cincinnati finally breaks the streak of being horrible in the first 2 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
And they're playing Cleveland. I know last year in the first week they played the Patriots, and they were dog shit, and they lost. But, I mean, Cleveland could be just as bad or even worse than that. But I'm going to go with Cincinnati.
I like that. I agree with Cincinnati. They also had Burrow playing this offseason, or not offseason, preseason, which is good. Seeing Jamar Chase, him, and obviously those two have that connection there. They still have T. Higgins, right? T. Higgins is still.
And then they just signed Hendrickson.
Yeah, that's true. I say
that a week ago.
I think it will be a close game on that one. I think 48's a little high. Personally,
48 is a lot of points
because it's Cleveland. That's the part. Like, I can see Cincinnati going out there and scoring 30, 35 points, doing that thing. But when it comes to the actual like Cleveland scoring anything, I think it's gonna be a hard day for them. So okay, all right, Cincinnati, New York Giants versus the Washington Commanders. I can't say the dead name. That'd be dangerous.
Yeah. This game I'm pretty excited about because I think the Giants could be a sleeper this year.
Really? Well, they got Malik Neighbors, and then
I think Russell Wilson's going to do a lot better with this team than he did the Steelers last year. I mean, the Giants have one of the best defensive line in the league.
That's true.
But I'm still taking Jaden Daniels, dude. I'm taking Washington.
I love how Nolan built that up real quick and was like, psych.
I mean, you can't go against, like, he should have won. I guess he did win. Did he win offensive rookie of the year? Yeah. So he's just going to continue. He's just going to dominate and ball out.
I think this is his year, personally. I think Washington's going to be a really good team. I do agree with you on that, and I think they will go over the 46 points because I think, as you were saying, New York has basically a whole new offense, really. And then Malik Neighbors was decent last year, even with Daniel Jones throwing to him.
Oh, I know. He had, like, Tommy DeVito throwing to him, too.
Yeah.
Like, anybody was throwing in New York last year.
And what they got? They got Russell Wilson. Funny enough, Jameis Winston's on the team.
And then Jackson Dart. He's a good rookie out of Ole Miss. He's going to ball out, too, possibly.
I liked him in the preseason.
Wilson sucks ass.
Yeah, I think Wilson stays in the whole year, personally.
Whole year? Okay.
I mean, as long as, like, injury-wise, as long as he doesn't get injured, I feel like he'll stay in. And I think this will be the year that they kind of have Russell Wilson do his thing, but also have, what was the second string? What's his name again?
Jackson Dart.
I think this is his, like, watch behind, kind of like the Brett Favre and the Aaron Rodgers situation, right?
I mean, this could be a whole nother repeat since Eli Manning went to Ole Miss. Jackson Dart went to Ole Miss.
That's a good point. I forgot about that.
Some similarities right there, so you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jackson Dart can run, unlike the Mannings.
Definitely unlike the Mannings. Yeah.
Or I guess only one of the Mannings can really run. Let's say the one playing for Texas right now, but that's a whole different situation. Crazy loss there.
That was bad.
But no, I agree. Washington to win that game. I definitely say over on that one.
Over on that.
And then this is a fun game: Pitt versus the New York Jets.
Aaron Rodgers going back to his alma mater.
Yeah, and I think the Jets are going to be better than they were last year. Personally,
I hope so. They were dog awful last year.
They were dog shit last year, bro. They were tough.
That'd be tough to be a Jets fan.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Cam, buddy. I don't know. Cam's going to be like, what the fuck?
They're just going to run the shit out of the ball. They're not going to let Justin Fields throw a ball more than 15 yards down the field.
But I don't even think that's even the thing to worry about with him. I think he uses his legs. I bet he can run. I bet he can get 50 to 80 yards in this game.
He probably can. He went to Ohio State. He's a dog, dude.
Yeah, he was a dog, but we'll see what he's like on here. I have Pittsburgh winning this. One of the best defenses, if not the best defense in the league. Obviously, they have the Watt brother there. They did get rid of who was their safety that they traded? What's his?
So they got rid of Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
And then they got Jalen Ramsey.
That's true. I mean, Jalen Ramsey's decent. I don't think he's the all world beater that he was when he was on Saxonville, back in the day. I feel like he's just one of those guys who plays well enough to still make those contracts, but doesn't do anything too terribly flashy, in my personal opinion.
I mean, he's got the confidence too. I would say, which plays a big part with performance in the NFL. And then they also signed Darius Slay.
Yep.
So that's another good addition to
from the Eagles, right?
From their their secondary now. I have Pittsburgh on this. I'm only going money line on this. I don't want to go spread with that.
What's the spread? So
it's at -2.5.
Yeah, and then 38 for over and under. Okay, I agree with you on the Pittsburgh winning money line. I agree with you on that because I think that's going to be one of those games. I think it's going to be competitive personally, but I don't know what score wise. It could be 7-7 and then a last second field goal.
That's what I mean. I think the Jets are just going to, like I said, run the shit out of the ball.
Yeah,
the clock's just going to keep draining. And the same thing with Pittsburgh too. I mean, I know they got DK Metcalf, and I'm trying to think. I can't really think of any other wide receivers they have right now too. But
yeah.
I just don't see him lighting the scoreboard up, but I just see it's going to be a close game, but I think Pittsburgh's going to win at the end.
And they got rid of Pickens, too. That's right. Pickens is on
last night.
Yeah. We'll get into that once we get through this list. We got to talk some shit about that Thursday night game. That was crazy.
Oh, that's funny.
This next game, we both know. We both know.
Who you got?
New Orleans, psych. So Arizona versus New Orleans. Arizona beats their ass. What's the freaking over-under on it? 43? I don't think they freaking dropped that much on them.
I think New Orleans wins this.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Was Spencer Rattler?
I would say take a gamble on at least one of your bets, man. I would say this is the one.
Okay, I'll let you. So we'll disagree on this one. I say money line. Arizona wins on this one. I don't think they cover. I think the over under is too high for these two teams here. Even with Alvin Kamara on New Orleans, Rattler's fucking dog shit.
I mean, he does suck. But
he's
so does
dog
Arizona,
shit.
Dude.
Yeah, but they at least have something.
I like Kyler Murray. I like Marvin Harrison. I like all those guys.
They got McBride. Yeah,
but I could just see him going over here. I think New Orleans has it.
Okay. We'll see how that goes there. And then San Francisco versus Seattle. I think this is actually going to be a real good game, and it's going to be a close game.
It's going to be one of the games of the week, I think.
Yeah. And speaking of this game here, if you guys have been paying attention to the fantasy world or you've been paying attention to the sports world, McCaffrey is questionable for Sunday. And I said this during our freaking fantasy football draft. I was like, I would not touch him with a 10-foot pole to be anywhere close to my team.
I wouldn't either.
And who got him? Your mom did?
I think my mom did, yes.
Well, Miss Jennifer, you fucked up.
I'm going to say it again. It's because I didn't pick him up that he's getting injured again.
Yeah, Shannon picked him up the fucking year that he just went off the whole season.
He just went stupid. Dude.
Yeah, but see, you used him too much, Shannon. He's dead. And all his
legs. It wasn't my call.
His legs are gone.
He just keeps getting hurt, bro. I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, when he goes to his fucking 14-bedroom house, in the middle of a mountain somewhere, probably. No, I think this is going to be a very close game. When it comes down to who wins money line wise, I think San Francisco pulls it out. I would not be surprised to see Seattle beat them, though. So this is one of those games I feel like it really can go either way. I'm saying with Pearsall, is Ayuk's not going to be back for 6 weeks.
He'll be back first 7 to 10 weeks possibly.
They did get rid of Debo, so there are a couple holes there. I think Kittle can have a good game here. I think he'll, he's a blocking tight end. Jesus, I can't fucking talk today. Blocking tight end, but like I said, I can see it really going either way. And is it Darnold? Darnold's a quarterback for Seattle right now?
That's why I like Seattle winning this game.
I can see it because he did good.
Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
They got like two dual running backs, bro. I really like them a lot.
That's right with Chardonnay and everything.
It's in Seattle. They got the 12th man. I wouldn't go against Seattle at home, so I'm taking Seattle money line.
I like it. Seattle money line. I think, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see Seattle win. I do think San Francisco pulls it out. First game of the season. Like I said, I think the thing about first weeks is just going to be sloppy play. This is where they're going to have to clean shit up. Also, like the new kickoff rules make stuff a lot easier, which I'm not a fan.
Like squib kicking it now. Like that's what they were doing last night.
Dog shit. All right, and then this. Oh, we skipped over a game. Sorry, that was my fault. Las Vegas versus New England.
I had this. So this game, I have Las Vegas.
Really?
This is at New England. But I think Pete Carroll's first game at his new team. I know it's going to be Mike Vrabel's first game coaching for the Patriots after he played for them for years. But I really like Las Vegas. I think Ashton Jennings is going to go crazy this year for the Raiders, dude. I know they got, and then also too, Pete Carroll brought in Geno Smith.
Yep.
I mean, they were a quarterback coach duo for a couple years back in Seattle, and they went to the playoffs for a couple years in a row. I just really like Las Vegas on this.
Okay, I like it. I can see that as well. I did put who did I put? I put New England to win this because I think this is a Vrabel statement game. This isn't going to be like what we saw with North Carolina when Belichick first got out there and got his ass slapped.
Made Labor Day horrible.
Oh, I enjoyed it. It made me personally happy. But I do think New England wins this. I do on this game. The over under is 43.5. I say over personally. I
agree with that.
I think this is going to be a high scoring game. I think both teams got something to prove there. Also, that kick returner for New England. I'm forgetting his name right now.
Oh, Henderson.
Henderson. I think he has a big game.
He's another dog. He went to Ohio State.
Yep,
half the league went to Ohio State. Bro.
That's true. And Nolan's an Ohio State fan and a KU fan, family in both sides. So no, definitely, I could definitely see this game kind of being close, being a last second, whether a field goal, last second touchdown. I did say New England wins this. What's the spread? 2.5. I like that.
Okay.
I think that would definitely be fine. So what's that? Win or lose by 2.5 points, right?
So if you're going with New England spread, that means they got to win by 3 points or more.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go with that. I say New England wins that, and I say they cover that. All right.
Bad pick, dude.
We'll see. I like that.
Shit.
I like that we're disagreeing on some, so I'm enjoying this. We'll see who wins this. We'll have to keep our sheets for the season.
Keep your sheets clean.
Keep your sheets clean. All right, and then we got Tennessee versus Denver.
All right, so about a month ago, I mean, I would say honestly, all offseason, everybody's just been dick riding Denver, and I'm kind of understand it now. I mean, their defense is going to be really good. I'm a big Bo Nix fan now after watching a few other podcasts. I'm going Denver, and I'm taking Denver on the spread. It's the -8.
Damn.
They're going to win big. They're going to win by like 14, 17 points.
I like that.
Cam Ward's first game starting. It's going to be an away game at Mile High.
Tennessee's dog shit.
Tennessee's bad. Dude.
Tennessee's dog shit. Cam Ward, I'm not saying you're dog shit. Your best fucking player that you got on there to throw to is Calvin Ridley. And as a Jags fan who has witnessed what Calvin Ridley can do, he can't do shit. Can't catch the ball. None of that.
Very minimal, yeah.
Yeah, like you can hit him dead in the chest and it'll bounce off his nameplate and then bounce off. I do agree with you. Denver wins this game. When it comes to the over-under is 42.5. I say over on that one.
Over, I like over on that too.
I like over on that. And you said they do cover on the -8. I like that.
They're going to win big, bro.
I agree.
They're going to win by a lot.
Now, the next game, this is a hard game in my opinion. So, Detroit versus Green Bay. Micah Parsons is on the Packers now.
He's been getting epidural shots, though. Apparently his back's pretty fucked up.
Yep, you're right. Right.
But he did that into a, $187 million contract, something crazy like that.
I wish I could have back problems and get paid $180 million. That'd be fucking nuts. Can you imagine? Nice. Yeah.
It'd be very nice.
Whenever you want to get that contract, let me know. That'd be great. We'll put you out there. You can hit the A gap real quick. And see what that shit.
I'd be running back.
No, you fuck.
Oh, God.
All right.
Murdered.
Since we're in the middle of this right now, so say you had to play a game of football, right?
Yeah.
Us right now, as we normally are. Shannon, you're a woman, like a smaller woman. I'm not trying.
Yeah, whatever. I'm strong for my size.
Okay. Do you think so you say it's 3rd down, 3rd and 1. You think you can get that yard?
It depends how good my offensive line is. If my offensive line is like mediocre, no chance in hell.
Say you're on the Jaguars. And
if I'm the Jaguars, there's no chance in hell. Dude, there's no way.
No one said we're fucked.
As a running back, right?
As a running back, you have to get 1 yard in the game and say you win $10,000 if you're able to get 1 yard in the NFL. And you're a running back, so you're not spreading out to the side. You're running through that fucking line and seeing what you're made of.
31 dive, bro, just right down the middle.
Just straight.
It ain't happening, bro.
No. Even if they jet sweep my slow ass, I would fucking get tackled 10 yards in the backfield.
Some RPO shit. I'm not getting that.
Fucking dead, bro. Shannon, do you really think you can get 1 yard?
I don't know, honestly, because I feel like all those guys are so large that they wouldn't be able to. I'm so small. Like, they would have to basically just, like, jump on top of me rather than try and tackle me because
Shannon,
I'd be too short for
if
that.
you were getting dogpiled, you would die.
I would die. Yeah.
You would, I would die. We would all die.
I don't think they'd be able to find me behind all the big guys.
That's actually a good point. Shannon's family's Eagles fans, so do the good old tush push. You might be able to get that yard with the Eagles.
Oh, if I'm being tush pushed, I'd get squished in between them all, but still, I could see it.
Okay.
They'd probably just toss me over the line.
I like
just
it.
Throw your ass.
That'd be funny. I've heard people like on Part of My Take, they were talking about that. They were like, I think they were talking to Goodell, or I think they were talking to Howie Roseman, the general manager for the Eagles. They're like, so listen, hear me out, right? Get a small person, a little person, and are we allowed to throw him over the line? And he's like, fuck that, that's not allowed.
Is there a rule against throwing people over the line?
Yes, you cannot throw.
Is there really?
I don't think you're allowed.
You can throw them. I mean,
well, even
every
now,
once in a while they'll get away with if there's like a 2nd and 10 running the ball, they get almost stopped at the first down line, and sometimes they get pushed over and they go ahead and count it, or sometimes they'll just blow the whistle and they'll stop it.
It depends on like where you get stopped at, like the play stops like once you stop moving forward, kind of thing. But I mean, if you're behind the freaking Eagles offensive line with like Landon Dickerson, all of them over there, not Mariota, what's his freaking name?
Oh, they got Mailata.
Yeah, Mailata.
Mailata. They got Lane Johnson.
Yeah,
I mean they're all like 6'6", 350 pounds, bro. But I probably still couldn't get a yard.
Well, and I think it was Lane Johnson. He ran like a sub 5 second 40 as a 300-pound man. I'm like, that's a massive human being.
It's an assassin.
Shan, these like you think I'm tall, right? These guys would tower over me and probably be two or three of me across of how big they are. Just
all I
absolute
can
monsters.
think about is that video. I don't know if it was Dallas or who it was, but that reporter that was so short, standing next to all of them, she was probably shorter than me.
She was talking to she was talking to Drake May. And the dude, Drake May, made her look like she was like 2 feet tall. And I looked up how tall he was.
Tall. He's like 6'4".
Yeah, he's 6. I mean, 6'4" is tall, but he's not like 7 feet tall. This woman has to be like damn near 4 feet, like barely below 5 feet tall. Like, she was small. Yeah,
because she wasn't even up to their like shoulders, and I'm up to your shoulder. You being 6'7".
I'm not 6. I am not 6'7".
6'7".
I am not 6'7". I'm 6'4", 6'5" ish.
6'7". So.
I never said 6'7".
Are you slowly going down now?
No, she's over.
He's shorting. He's shrinking.
Shannon's mind's losing her shit if she thinks I ever said I'm 6'7". There's no.
Okay,
6'8"
well,
one time.
6'5" even.
Hey guys, I'm 7 feet tall, by the way. I don't know. I don't know if you can tell on camera.
Well, 6'5" even. I'm still at your shoulder, and she was like coming up to their chest.
Short motherfucker. You are not on my shoulder.
Yes, I am.
Anyways, so we were talking about Detroit versus Green Bay here.
I like Green Bay a lot.
I say Green Bay as well.
I think Detroit, they're still going to have a good year, but they lost their OC and their defensive coordinator, but they still have their head coach. I mean,
Dan Campbell, yep.
He's a dog, bro. He gets the troops pretty riled up. They still have Jared Goff. They still have Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, who's the other running back?
Montgomery.
Yeah, they still got Montgomery.
I have Gibbs this year, though. We switched. Seth got Montgomery this year, and I have Jahmyr Gibbs.
Okay.
And they also, what's their Williams, their wide receiver?
Williams. They got Amon Ron. But I just think, though, like, losing, like, their, I can't think of their offensive coordinator. He's the head coach of the Bears now.
Oh, Lane Johnson.
He was the secret to that success for Detroit, bro.
He was just so creative.
Up all those plays, man.
Yeah.
But I think Green Bay is going to be really good. I'm a big Jordan Love fan.
I do like Jordan Love. I'm a fan as well.
And they got a pretty good wide receiver in the first round. I think it's a guy it was from Texas who they drafted. They normally don't ever draft a wide receiver in the first round. They finally did.
And they're
pretty good.
Oh, they also have Watson, don't they? The other wide receiver?
They have Watson, Josh Jacobs. I mean,
the running back. That's right.
Team full of good players. But I like Green Bay on this one. The over-under's at 47. I don't think it's going to be that high of a game. I would go under on that.
100% under on that. I say Green Bay wins money line wise. The spread is plus or minus 2. I say, yeah, I would agree with that. I would say it's going to be a close game. 2 points. So you got win or lose by a field goal, right? So I would take that. So across the board, I would take that on the plus or minus 2. 47, I think it's going to be under that. I agree with you, and Green Bay winning that game. Okay.
And then adding Micah Parsons changed their whole projection. I think their Super Bowl odds shot up after that once they received him.
Well, the only reason I feel like Green Bay didn't go farther last year was Jordan Love wasn't healthy all year.
He was hurt.
The first game of the season, I think it was like a knee or an ankle or something like that. He had a nagging injury last year.
It was in the Brazil game.
That's right.
What's going to happen tonight.
Oh, damn, that'd be tough. I have him. I think he's on my bench. I hope he does not get hurt this season. I would love to see him go off.
You'll need him for that bye week, dude.
And then this next game, personally, Houston versus the Rams. I'm not excited for it. I think it's going to be a shitty game, personally. And do we even know if Stafford's playing?
Stafford's playing.
Okay, because they were talking about he had like a back injury, something going on.
His back was all messed up. They had that like camper van outside
the table,
facility,
the cleared table that's like
bro.
red light therapy bullshit.
They're blowing bubbles, doing magic in there. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They're giving him the Watson massages in there. That's what they're doing.
Probably very relaxed.
Getting him
relaxed and empty.
Relaxed and empty.
Making him lighter.
Yeah, right. That's a good point.
Quick on his feet.
Yeah, gotta keep the mind sharp.
Yeah.
I say Houston wins this.
Houston.
I do say Houston wins this.
I like the Rams, dude.
Houston's supposed to have one of the best defenses in the league this year.
That don't matter, dude. I got Rams on this, dude.
Who is he fucking throwing to?
He's got Puka Nacua. He's got Devontae Adams down.
Oh, that's right, Devontae Adams. I forgot about that. You're right. Okay.
He's got I can't think of their running back right now, but he does pretty well on fantasy for the Rams.
They got rid of Kupp this year too.
Kupp's back on Seahawks now, but
yeah.
I like Rams a lot. Over-unders at 43.5. I would go over on this.
Okay.
And I'm taking the Rams spread, so I'm taking the points -3.
Okay. I like that, to be honest with you. I'm not mad at that. I do say Houston wins, though. Mm-hmm. When it comes to the over-under, I say over with you. I agree with that. And I do like the spread. So ±3, I do agree with that as well. So I think that's a solid choice. My only difference is Houston wins this game. And then we have our next game, which is going to be Baltimore versus Buffalo.
This is
going to be a sick fucking game. And I think Buffalo, did you see all the new jerseys and everything that they're doing?
Oh, yeah, those are sick.
Yeah, dude, all whites with the silver.
Are clean as fuck.
Whew, that shit's clean, bro. That shit's fucking smacks. Yeah. With this, I think since it's the first week of the season, I say Baltimore wins.
I agree with you on that. I love Lamar Jackson.
Now, yeah, I bet you do. He's your fucking fancy QB.
Lamar is by far the best player in the league.
I disagree. But I say later in the season, Buffalo, if they see each other in the playoffs, I say Buffalo wins.
I don't know. Last year, who was the tight end that dropped that wide open pass?
Mark Andrews.
Yeah, Andrews, bro. It's a redemption year for Andrews as well. He's going to have a big play in this game. Baltimore, money line. And then the over-under at 50.5. That's pretty high.
Yep.
I mean, I'm going to go under on that.
Under? Okay.
Yeah, I'm go under.
I like the spread, ±1. That's fucking nothing. So I would agree with you on that. You say under or 50? Really?
I say under, yeah.
Okay. I would say they go over, personally. Just because I feel like it's going to be a high-scoring game. Both defenses, I don't think there's anything too crazy. I'm even trying to think of some like names on the freaking Baltimore defense.
Well, they got Marlon Humphrey,
and do they have Calais Campbell still?
I don't. Honestly, I have to look that up. I'm not sure.
Shannon, can you look?
He's been around for a long ass time now.
Well, he came to the Jags, and I think he went to Baltimore. Can you look up? Is Calais? I don't even know how to spell his first name, but
CAL. Something like that.
Calais Campbell.
Calais.
Yeah, it's a C.
Campbell, and see if he's still on the Ravens.
I think the last team he played for was the Dolphins.
I think he left the Dolphins and then went back to the Ravens for some reason. I think is what happens. Also, I think Derrick Henry goes fucking off this game.
Derrick Henry's shit, bro.
Dude, shout out Derrick Henry, Yulee native.
Yeah.
The boy.
Just so you know, his name is spelled Calais.
I would have had the first 3 letters right. C-A-L.
I'm glad you...
Yeah.
Says no, he is not currently on Baltimore Ravens. He was released in 23. Most recently signed a 1-year deal with the Cardinals in April of 25 after playing for the Dolphins in 24.
Oh, okay, so I was wrong. So he left the Jaguars, went to Baltimore, went to Miami, and then what was the last one? Arizona? Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a tough look.
Yeah.
That's a tough
Well, that's
look.
where he was drafted. So he played there his first couple of years of his career.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so when it comes to that, I like the spread, ±1. I agree with that. When it comes to over-under, I really do think it can go either way. I think I'll ride with you on that on the bottom or below.
You want to go under that?
Under. So under 50.5, so I agree with that. And then Baltimore winning. Did you have the same feeling on that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got Minnesota versus Chicago.
I do not like Minnesota at all. I think Minnesota was stupid for letting Sam Bradford go after winning 14 games last year.
Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold, yeah. Sam Darnold, yeah. And I understand they drafted J.J. McCarthy last year, and he fucked up I think it was his knee.
He tore his ACL. Yeah.
He tore it in the preseason, but I still would have stayed one more year with Darnold and see what happens. I thought that was so idiotic.
I agree with you. I think Chicago takes this game handedly.
I have Chicago as well.
Yep. I think Caleb Williams is going to come out. I think he's with Lane Johnson as the coach this year. I think their offense is going to look completely different.
They're going to be pretty good.
I would say they're playoff team this year.
Playoff team, yeah.
I would say that, and that's crazy to say about the Bears because they've been dog shit ever since what's his freaking name?
Jay Cutler.
Fucking throwback.
Jay Cutler recently just got a DUI, I think. Allegedly, you have to check that.
They'll never know. He'll just pay it off, and they don't send rich people to jail. Yeah. So yeah, that, and then over under is 44. I say under on that one.
I'm gonna go over on that.
Okay, you say over on that, and then the spread's plus or minus 1. I'll take it. It's 1 fucking point.
I like Chicago a lot on this.
Yeah, I think Chicago is going to be a different team this year. I think they're going to have some fun. So even though Caleb Williams paints his fingernails, I think he'll come out and do something decent this year.
I mean, the guy won a Heisman, dude. So
I mean, there's been a bunch of shitty people that have won fucking Heismans.
I guess you're right, Johnny Manziel.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Where's Johnny Manziel?
I love Johnny Manziel, though.
I do too, but he also smokes crack on the corners now. Or used to, excuse me.
He's sober now, man.
All right, good for him. He fucked up a big-ass opportunity on that.
He did.
To go party. Let's get into the Thursday night game. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to grab another beer. Would you like one, sir?
You're not even drinking beer.
I will take one, yes, sir.
I got you. And if you guys are an alcoholic company and you would like to sponsor the podcast, let us know. We have a couple sponsors we're looking for. Zen, Fume,
and Natty Light, Long Drink,
Dude
Wipes. I mean, whatever.
Dude Wipes.
Yeah, I think you guys need some Dude Wipes.
So let's get into the Thursday night game. So obviously we're recording on Fridays. Work schedules just makes life easier to do it on Fridays. It's like Nolan works full time, Shannon works full time. I'm outside dying in the fucking heat every day too. So, we're doing it on Fridays, and we will have this posted on Saturdays, just so y'all are aware. So Saturdays, probably out Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, depending on how long editing takes. But we saw yesterday's game. It was a sloppy game at first, but it ended up getting into something. Let's talk about what fucking happened with Dak Prescott. And what was the fucking Eagles player's name?
I believe Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter, yes. Their defense.
Dak did spit first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that TikTok's out there, but it wasn't like completely in that guy's direction. I mean, that guy should also be like 10 plus yards away since they're huddling up and shit.
It was during a guy who got injured.
Yeah. When that guy blew out his knee or whatever.
Oh, yeah. It was on the kickoff, wasn't it?
It was right off the kickoff. There was 6 seconds into this game. And it was a fat fucking spit, too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Homie spit.
That thing had velocity on it and everything. That shit was going all over the place.
So that thing had velocity on it. I remember sitting there, we had just got done doing another podcast with someone else, and I flicked on the game, and I saw on ESPN that they said what happened. But then, an hour later, the full video came out, and I was like, what are we fucking doing, bro?
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to talk shit.
But he's still dumb as shit for that because, the second he's ejected from the game, kicked out the rest of the game, that first drive, they just run the ball right down their throats. It was the easiest drive the Cowboys are going to have all year. That first half was there was no defense that whole entire first half. I think out of the 7 drives combined by both teams, there was a score every single possession.
Exactly. No, you're not wrong.
And then there was only 3 more points scored the rest of the game after halftime with the rain delay or the lightning delay.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
No, you're not wrong, dude. It was one of those things, but yeah. So that was how the game started, and then I towards the middle of the game, I bet on the Cowboys to win.
You were feeling yourself.
I was watching it. I was they're coming out pretty hot. I was let's see what happens. Saquon didn't score. Only person that was scoring in the first half. First of all, fuck you, AJ Brown, or fuck you, Hurts, for not.
It's not AJ Brown's fault. No, it's only Hurts' fault.
It's Hurts' fault. But get the fuck open, dude. We need. How the fuck does AJ Brown get one catch the whole game? He was projected for 18 points.
Hurts is stat padding, bro. He just holds on to that ball.
Yeah,
he'll just run. He's still all my touchdowns last night from Saquon.
Saquon got a touchdown.
He got 1 at least, but he should have more.
How many points did he get you yesterday?
I got 18.4.
Yeah, fuck you. I got 1. I got 1 off a premier wide receiver that get I think I picked him as third or fourth, and I get 1 point.
That's tough, dude.
I'm sorry. I was on a live myself watch at that current time. Yeah. So yeah, that was a wild game. Cowboys ended up losing. What was it? It was 24-20 if I remember correctly.
24-20. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a close game. I'm not surprised the Eagles won. I did bet on the Cowboys just seeing how the first half was going, I was like, let me put a couple of dollars on here. See it. Like $2 for 20. Or no, it was like $2 for 15. I was like, oh, okay, fuck it. You know what I mean? See what happens. Yeah, it didn't win that, you know. And you guys may see that a lot this year. So we'll see what happens.
There's going to be a lot more of these.
Be a lot of L's this year. So let's get into our so we're going to be saying who we think is going to win each division. So NFC, AFC, and then we're going to be going on our Super Bowl pick this year. Who wins the Super Bowl? You want me to go first or you first, sir?
You got it, bro.
All right.
Did you already do Thursday?
That's one we just talked about.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the Eagles and Cowboys.
No, I thought you were talking about the upcoming Thursday since we record on Fridays.
Oh, I guess we'll get into that. We'll get into that after this.
Okay.
So division winners. This is gonna be controversial. I think people are gonna be.
I'm ready to hear your bullshit.
I think people are gonna get pissed off at me. NFC champions this year, Washington Commanders.
Okay. I mean, that's not a bad pick.
Yeah, the only reason why I feel like some people are gonna get mad is just because it's a young team, Jaden Daniels and everything. I think the way he played last year, they didn't play the best quarterbacks, I would say, though. I feel like last year when it came to like the teams they were playing, a lot of times those quarterbacks that were not on the team this year, but they still played like really good defenses. My favorite game, I remember me and Nolan me and him were texting last year during Washington, and what was the one
about
the Hail Mary
against Chicago?
Yes,
Chicago. Yeah,
yes, dude, that was one of the craziest games I've ever seen.
Yeah, because one of the corners was talking shit right before they snapped the ball, and then his ass had to run like deep down the middle of the field, and the ball was already gone.
And it got tipped up, and I think was it Terry McLaurin or I think it was.
I don't know. It wasn't McLaurin. I know it wasn't him. It was another dude. Though,
yeah. So homie catches the ball, wins the game, and everything. Me and Nolan were like, "Holy shit!" Like we texted each other, like, "Did you just fucking see that?"
That was nuts, dude.
That's the best part about sports. So I think Washington takes a real big step this year. I think they picked up Deebo Samuels, which will open up Terry McLaurin. They re-signed Terry McLaurin this year. They have Austin Eckler as their first string running back.
Catching passes out of the backfield.
I think it's interesting because who wasn't it Robinson? Who was there?
It was Robinson.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So they drafted somebody this last offseason. I can't think of his name, but he played pretty well in a couple of their preseason games, and they felt comfortable enough to go ahead and get rid of Robinson. They traded him for they got a 6th-round pick in return.
Oof.
I think they should have got a lot more than that, though.
That's a tough look, bro. Can you imagine being the guy who gets drafted and they're like, yeah, we'll fucking give you for a 6th? And it's tough. So I think Washington for the NFC. AFC, I think Buffalo.
You think this is Josh Allen's year?
I think this is Josh Allen's year. Finally,
I love Josh Allen too.
I'm hype on Josh Allen. He's on like Bob Does Sports.
He's the best guest ever on Bob Does Sports.
Dude, he taught us the game of Buffalo.
Yeah.
If you guys ever see us, even though we're not playing right now since we're on a pod, I could have killed Nolan a couple times. But so if you guys don't know the game Buffalo, it is a drinking game. Basically the way the game works is you walk up to someone, you explain the game to them, and you said you're in, right? But you're in forever.
You're in for life.
Yeah. So us and the boys, you guys have seen Cam on. You guys haven't seen TJ on the Who Are You? Trent and even Todd, my stepfather.
Yeah, Todd's the most paranoid one.
Oh, well, and he's the one who gets fucked every single time. Yeah. But the way it is if you're drinking a drink, say like I have this.
Left. Like you're in your left hand, right? You can call it.
You're good. I was looking at Jill, like, what? So if you have a drink in your hand and it is open and it has to be in your left hand, if you see, say, Nolan here right now, for example, if he has it in his right hand and I have a drink in my hand that's open, I can call Buffalo on him. He has to finish that whole drink no matter how filled it is. Hopefully it's empty.
No matter what drink it is, too.
Yep. No matter. We've done liquor as well, and that's a tough one. And you have to finish the drink and then move on and put a fresh one in there. And it's a tough game because, you're having a couple drinks throughout the night. You start forgetting. You're shooting the shit with your friends. And to be honest with you, Nolan's girlfriend over here is the sniper of the group.
She's like a ninja with that shit.
Yeah, she'll come up to you and she'll be like, hey, he's holding the can right now. Shannon's the same way, though, too. Like at Trent's house, anytime we're hanging out over there, she'll be like, hey, he has a drink in his wrong hand. I was like, bet.
Yeah, since I don't play, I can't call it.
Yes, so she'll come up and say something. So that's a game that we currently play, and it's pretty rough. Todd is the one who forgets. After he hit a couple Moscow Mules, he's done.
I don't blame him, though. Those are some good drinks.
They are good drinks. I do like a good Moscow Mule. But like I was saying, Buffalo, I think, definitely wins the AFC this year. Obviously, the AFC's Ravens, right? Yeah, they have Ravens in there. I think that will be a close matchup, but I think with the way it ended last year, I do think Buffalo can edge them out this year. I think Josh Allen is the difference between Josh Allen and Lamar. I think Josh Allen can throw the ball farther. I think he's a little bit more accurate. Obviously, Lamar has his legs, but Josh Allen can run too. He's a sneaky kind of like
he's a dog.
He's a sneaky fast like quarterback. He'll like bust one off. You're like, oh shit, where'd that come from? Mm-hmm. So those are my division winners this year.
So that's your Super Bowl.
So my Super Bowl is Buffalo winning this year. Okay, I think this is Buffalo's year, and I think Buffalo wins this. It would be cool to see Washington and Buffalo in the Super Bowl. I think that'd be an interesting matchup.
So for this year, I still have the Eagles on top of the NFC. Mm-hmm. I still, even though they really didn't play that great last night,
I can see it.
They won that game pretty easily.
Yeah,
in my opinion, that offense was insane. Like I know the Cowboys don't have the best defense in the world, but they couldn't stop them.
Yep.
And their player's not going to spit in somebody's face every single week.
Exactly.
If he did, that'd be incredible.
That'd be.
Out of the NFC, I have the Eagles coming out, and then the AFC. I think this is finally the year for Lamar Jackson.
Okay, I like it.
I love their running backs. They like their wide receiver. He has a way better supporting cast than anybody on the Bills.
I agree.
100%.
I do agree.
Anybody than Josh Allen. The Ravens.
Okay, I like that. And you think Ravens win the Super Bowl this year?
I have Ravens winning the Super Bowl.
Okay.
This is the year of Lamar Jackson.
The only thing about the Ravens is I feel like when it is crunch time, something always fucks up. So I think like we were talking about Mark Andrews, right? They needed a 2-point conversion to tie the game and go to overtime.
And he dropped it straight away.
Ooh, I think we were at TJ's house. Didn't we watch that? I remember watching that.
We were all together watching that.
We were watching the game. We were like, oh, shit. Yeah, that was wild.
That guy even came out and said how he got a bunch of death threats, too.
Oh, yeah. He was – this is a bad joke. His fucking insulin dropped right whenever the ball –
He had a low.
He had a little bit of a low. So, okay. I like that. So, you think AFC wins this year. Mm-hmm. I like it. Eagles and Ravens would be
bird on bird action. That's going to be a good game.
Bird on bird.
Yes,
I think that'd be sick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then, Shannon, what is this next week's Thursday night game? I don't want to forget that one.
This next week's Thursday night, sorry, I put it in my notes, is Washington and Green Bay.
Ooh.
That'll be a good game.
That's a close game.
That is a close game.
Obviously, we're not looking at, we haven't looked at betting odds and stuff like that. Ooh, shit, I
like Green Bay on that.
I do too, but I'm just thinking, man, they can kind of go both ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be different. Washington wins that game.
That's fine.
Okay. Money line, Washington. All right, and then we did make some parlays, y'all. So we have a couple different ones. I say Nolan has his. We did anytime TD parlay, and then we did a normal parlay. So on my normal parlay, I went with just money line, and then so my anytime TD. This is going to be a little bit of a stretch, but it's good. It's good money. It's good. It's good money.
All right.
So Jamar Chase anytime TD, Tyreek Hill anytime TD, Garrett Wilson. That's the only one I'm scared about. On the Jets, Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans, anytime TD from Tampa Bay, 1,000-yard receiver every year.
I love Mike Evans.
I fucking love Mike Evans.
He's the shit.
And then, unfortunately, I have to go with it. Travis Hunter, anytime TD.
Okay, I like that.
First game,
I like that.
First game, I think they want to put a big splash on him, so I think that happens. And then my normal parlay, this is a shorter one. It is Bucks to win versus Atlanta, Jags to beat Carolina, and Dolphins to beat Indy. And that's at plus 425. The anytime TD, this is kind of wild, plus 6,548.
Oh, shit. Good luck, dude. I hope it hits.
Oh, my.
It'll be tough.
You're already choking.
I'm already choking. I almost swallowed my Zen.
Nice. So
I'm going to look real quick. Let me see what I fucking Hard Rock. Stop this bullshit where we have to log in every time.
You open up the app.
Okay. So the three leg parlay for the money line, $2 wins you $10.50. And then on my other one, the anytime TD, $2, $132.
Okay.
So
that's pretty good.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
I'll tail those.
I think that'll be pretty hype.
I'll tail it.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to start off with my anytime touchdown parlay.
All right.
I have Tyreek Hill plus 130 odds.
Okay.
I have Bijan Robinson minus 180.
Okay.
Mike Evans minus 105. And then I have another Jags player, Brenton Strange, the tight end of the Jags, at plus 300.
Jesus Christ.
So this is plus 2,752.
Okay.
$5 will get you $142. And I would say 3 out of those are a lock. It's just all about the tight end.
The Strange one. That's the one. But he is our tight end now.
Who knows? We'll be 15 yards to go.
That's true.
Bijan's going to get double covered. Travis will be doing whatever he's doing.
Yep.
And then I think the tight end's going to get it.
Okay. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I can see that happening. Mm-hmm. I say and then ETN somewhere around, they're watching him too. So I can see that. Okay. What about your normal parlay?
So I have Miami money line.
Like it.
I have Cincinnati. I'm say minus the points, so they got to cover. It's at -5 right now.
Okay.
I have so I really want the Giants to win, but at the end of the day, I'm going to say Washington will for Washington money line.
Yep.
Pittsburgh versus New York Jets. I have under. I'm going with the under at 38 points, and then I'm going with Las Vegas money line, and then Green Bay spread at -2. So the odds are 2,889. $5 will get you $149.
Okay. And this is all in Hard Rock, by the way, just so y'all are aware. We're in Florida.
We're in Florida. You can only use Hard Rock.
Yeah, we can't use like DraftKings or anything like that. I think I'll tail those. I like those bets.
I think they're pretty good, dude.
The only one I'm worried about is Strange. But if it does hit, we're rich.
I mean, who knows? He could score he could get that touchdown in the first quarter. Bro.
That'd be kind of sick, to be honest with you. All right, Shannon. So I had your bet of the week. So Shannon's just doing money line. She doesn't do, over-unders and all that stuff. She's not really into all that. So I have given her the task of picking a game each week. What is your game of the week, and who do you think wins?
So my game of the week is Baltimore against Buffalo.
Oh, shit. She picked I think this is a hard game to pick. Okay.
That's going to be a fun game, though.
I thought it'd be an exciting one. So, and I'm excited to see what Baltimore does having Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
As the running back. And
he was a fucking monster last year. So I think you're right.
It's a brick shit house.
And with Lamar being a running quarterback, I'm interested to see how it all plays out because I drafted Derrick Henry for my fantasy as well.
You also like Bateman too, don't you?
I do have Bateman as well. He's on my bench currently. I haven't decided if I'm going to put him in yet, but I have other players that might do a little better, but
slight flex.
But I did pick Baltimore to win. I think it is going to be a close game.
Yeah.
I know obviously Josh Allen is coming up as one of those quarterbacks,
He's not coming up. He's here. He's fucking here.
He's here.
He got MVP last year, and he got married to that singer chick.
She's an actress.
And an actress.
Yeah.
She's sang for
That's right.
Yeah, so those two quarterbacks against each other should be definitely interesting to watch. So I picked Baltimore partially because of my fantasy, but also just their run game is something else.
Okay. I like that. I don't think that's a bad choice. I'm actually surprised you chose that game, to be honest with you.
That's a tough game to go at for sure.
I agree.
Like I said, I thought it'd be an exciting one.
It is. Cool. I think that was a solid idea. And that's one of those games I really do feel like it's a toss up.
It is. Yeah.
This isn't one of those ones where I'm like, 100%, it depends. But I like yours. I'll put a bet on that tonight for you. I'll throw a couple
Well,
dollars.
you said you were betting them to win anyway, so it's almost the same.
I think we all three went Baltimore. So they're probably going to lose now that we did that.
Yeah,
although I did look up after I had already picked. I looked up what the predictions were, and it says Buffalo's estimated between 50 and 54% to win.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So this shit's close.
But it's kind of a 50-50. When it comes to 54.
I think it's closer to 50-50.
I would say the same. I don't think you made a bad choice at all. I like the bet on that side of things. So I think like I said, I didn't know which game she was picking before this. I was actually highly surprised to hear her go for that one.
That's an interesting game to go to.
I like it.
What game did you think I was going to pick?
To be honest with you, I didn't really know which one you go to. I was thinking more you were probably going to go like maybe the Cincinnati kind of thing. You were a Burrow fan for a little bit, or even the Chargers game because you're a Herbert fan as well. That was your quarterback for a little bit there.
Well, whenever I was doing my picks for the whole week, I did pick the Chargers over Kansas City.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it could happen. It really could. I still say Kansas City wins. I think this is my reason for it is I think Mahomes feels like he got embarrassed last year, and I think he's going to come out with a different kind of fire this year.
Okay.
But I also do think, what's his name? Rasheed Rice is freaking screwed for 6 weeks, isn't he? Isn't he suspended?
Yep.
Yeah, he'll miss even the Jags game in October.
Yeah, he's gone for 6 weeks or something like that, if I remember correctly. So I think he's going to be missing some supporting cast. You have Pacheco, decent running back.
They got Xavier Worthy, too.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll just have to see. It's not like the times when he had Tyreek Hill, and he just basically threw the ball up in the air and just said, "Go get it." And we'll see what happens. That was a different kind of team. But I like that. And so I think this was a good first episode.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun. I mean, I hope some of these hit.
Yeah, man.
I have a question. How did you decide what order you were going to do that? Because I was thinking, okay, maybe by what game is going first or something, and you just were all over the place.
I literally went down the.
I just went through the app.
Oh, okay.
We went through I literally went through the app and wrote down each game as it was like the betting side.
Yeah. Obviously, I only have the fantasy app that
You're good.
we play in. So I was like, what on earth were you doing?
I'm glad me and Nolan were on the same wavelength on that side.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about it. We're like, just write your shit down. So, y'all, I have the Buffalo Bills winning the Super Bowl this year. Nolan has Baltimore winning this year. Shannon, do you have a guess?
I didn't think about it beforehand. I didn't know that I was supposed to pick who was going to win the Super Bowl.
I'm just asking off the top of your head.
I don't have a for sure answer on that. I want to see how all the games do. I think, Washington is definitely some team to watch with how they played last year, although it could go the other way since they do have some tape on the quarterback now.
That's true.
Yeah, second year
that's actually a very astute observation, to be honest with you. A lot of times, second-year quarterbacks, they either dip or they excel. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times they dip because, as you were saying, they have tape on them. So I think this will be an interesting year. I do have one sneaky dark horse team this year. Everybody's talking about them. I think Denver can be a I think Denver can make a deep run. I don't think they are prepared for going to the Super Bowl. I do see them going first, second round of playoffs. Okay. I do say that this year.
I like Denver a lot. Bo Nix, man.
Yeah,
he's the future.
Bo Nix.
He's the future of the NFL.
my fantasy football name, unsolicited Nix picks.
Oh, nice.
I thought that shit was fucking funny. And then your Lemur Jackson.
Lemur Jackson. Yeah.
Yep.
I never saw that video, but my team, I'm the tush pushers, even though I don't have any Philly players on my team.
That don't matter.
I was so banking on getting Saquon, and then since
she's wild as fuck, she was thinking, what were you? You were picked like number 4. You're out of your damn mind if you're thinking getting Saquon.
I was so set that Nolan was going to choose Chase. I did not expect Kristen to pick him up. So I thought,
either. I was in like oh shit mode after she grabbed him.
Yeah.
No one's like, fuck.
Pissed me off. That really did.
So you were talking like, I'm getting Jamar Chase. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah. For like 2 weeks, I was hyped.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So this is week 1 of the Degen Bets podcast. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow. It's like I said, it's going to be under the Who Are You sphere, so make sure you guys go check it out on there. They'll be on the playlist. But I think this was a great first episode, y'all. I think we did good.
Follow the parlays, man.
That's right. Follow the parlays. I'll be posting them on the Who Are You story, so if you guys want to check that out, maybe we'll start a little Discord channel or something like that. We can put our bets in there and see who tails us and everything.
Shit on my
dude, people just yell at us talking shit. But
right ahead.
But I think this is a good first week. And again, I'm Connor.
I am Nolan.
And this is Degen Bets. And we'll see you guys next week.